It's sponsored intro time. Head over to RL Exchange where you can buy all your favorite Rocket League items. I mean, look how crisp that looks. And you can do this on a bunch of different consoles. You can use a bunch of different payment methods and your items will be in your inventory super fast. It's super simple. And you can use code DILLBOBS at checkout for 3% off. Now let's get on to this video. Yo, what's going on guys, DILLBOBS here, and Season 6 has already come to Rocket League and I already have leaks and news for the new in-game event that should be coming towards the end of March or early April. And boy, is it a good one. And we have literally so much information already, so this might be quite a long video, but let's get into it. So I know you're all still excited for Season 6, and there's still so many Season 6 items that I need to showcase on the channel. So make sure you have notifications on, because all this week, I'll be showing you all the new painted items, basically everything in Season 6. But let's already start looking past Season 6, and a couple weeks into Season 6, where this new special event that they mentioned in one of the trailers, well, what is it? What's coming to the game? Well, it's going to be a special kind of spring event, you know, around Easter time. But it's not only going to be the spring event. There's going to be a new game mode, which we'll talk about, which has an insane history. And, oh, I can't wait to talk about it. So I'd like to give a huge shout out to Mark Cross, because they always find these leaks. The images of the golden crate, they always come from Mark Cross, finding them as images in the game files, which is insane. So go and subscribe to Mark Cross and show the love and appreciation for letting us get these leaks so early. And if you're another YouTuber watching this, like Zenit, Coral Coke, I see you guys. If you're gonna make a news video about these leaks in this video, please, if you're gonna shout out me, make sure you shout out Mark Cross as well, because Mark Cross has done all the work. But starting with the spring event, we can see some exclusive items. This was in the gameplay trailer. These are probably going to be items from challenges. Obviously, it makes sense. We have, you know, this flowery wheel right here, which is very bright, which is quite cool. We have a flower antenna by the looks of it at the back there. Now, these butterflies, I can't tell. These could be a butterfly topper that fly around, but it could just be from the boost, and it's kind of an effect for the video. But as you can see, there's a butterflies boost, which kind of spews out this vine kind of thing with some butterflies. The decal is probably going to be called something like Spring Chicken, I can imagine. You know, it's got a bit of grass down there. There's this weird blue bird. It looks like this is like a... I can't actually tell what this is, but I think it's like a chick. Like a little chick or a big fat chick. I don't really know. Or it's like a bird in a nest. Oh, it's a bird in a nest maybe. Eating a worm. I don't really know. Looks like there's a flower up there. A very, very wacky spring themed decal. But anyway, that's just some items. The most exciting part about the spring event is, of course, the introduction of a brand new golden crate. Of course, I mean, it's probably in the title and thumbnail because I know you guys love golden crate. And we already have the leak for a brand new golden crate. And it's going to be different. It isn't a golden egg. It's not a golden pumpkin. It's not a golden gift, a golden lantern, or a golden moon. It is, in fact, a golden basket, which is obviously very spring themed. You know, they used to carry around little baskets with eggs in, or I'm pretty sure back in school there was something to do with baskets and spring. So there is a golden basket, which is kind of like a little crate anyway. You know, there could be magical items in there, who knows. Hopefully, we're going to have a good item series in this one. But once again, more golden crate, more content, more money being spent, but more importantly, more fun to enjoy the game. I mean, everyone gets it for free as well, which is amazing. But obviously, being able to see this really early is awesome. When do I think this spring event is coming? Well, like I said, it's got to be Easter, because I mean, that's like the biggest event in spring anyway. And obviously, Easter is in April. I'm pretty sure it's April 17th this year. I can't remember. Easter changes way too much. It's very difficult to remember. So basically, in about 3 weeks time, you're probably going to expect this event. It will probably be announced just before then as well. But obviously, we already know it. Now, I know you're super excited about golden baskets, but what if I tell you there's also a new game mode, and I can tell you exactly what the new game mode is, and it's very different to normal Rocket League. Finally, we're getting a Rocket League game mode that is not about scoring in a net, or in the ground, or in a hoop, or, I don't know, has there been anything else? Not really. But there is a whole new Rocket League game mode, which is essentially bumper cars, kind of like sumo, a bit like Destruction Derby. Basically, the whole aim of the game is you're on an arena with people, and you win if you are the last person standing or the last team standing, and you have to barge everyone else off the arena. We've seen slight clips of it, but there's even more than meets the eye. So you'll have to obviously bump into people to absolutely send them flying, and obviously if they fall off, that is when they're out, which is awesome. Having a game mode in Rocket League that feels like it's a mod rather than, you know, the actual base game is awesome. Most of you probably didn't know that this is actually based on a very old game that was never actually fully released by Psyonix. So back in the day when supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars, oh my, that's a handful to say. So SARP BC was actually originally going to be this arena game mode called Crash Course, but it was never fully released, and it later became Supersonic Acrobat. Yeah, you know what it's called. So it's amazing to see them put such an old original idea that the original developers would have worked on. It must have been so fun for them finally making it a reality for Rocket League, and hopefully loads of us are going to enjoy it. But now we know that it's based off Crash Course. Crash Course actually had a load of abilities from what I can remember. I did a bit of research. It's hard to find everything about it since it was never properly released, but there was different abilities, like you could go like giant, you could become a giant car and crush people. There was all sorts. So I think this is going to be a mode where you have to bump people off, but there's going to be special abilities that we've never seen before in Rocket League. And oh my, having a game in Rocket League that isn't the same as the base game. It's not about, you know, football or basketball or anything like that. It's its own thing. I really love that. I think it's going to be super exciting, and I believe this will be added during that spring event. It's going to be some kind of throwback for sure. They're definitely going to mention Crash Course and SARP BC, which is going to be awesome. I think they're going to have so much fun with it, and I really do hope that the developers have put their all into this, because it seems like something that will really come from the heart, so I'm pretty sure they will make it the funnest game they can possibly make it. But really, that is all the leaks so far, which is insane that we have these leaks. Season 6 has only just started, and we've already got the leaks for the next in-game event. Now, if you want more of that, of course, go and subscribe, but also go and subscribe to Mark Ross and really show the appreciation. But that's it from me, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.